Hey, my name is Colby Alexander, and today I will be teaching you a little bit about a professional sports team that has meant so much to me over the course of my life, the Seattle Seahawks. I grew up with my dad doing a bunch of work in Seattle, and he fell in love with the city and the area, and more specifically the mountainous area of Seattle. And so with that came a love for 90s grunge music and the Seattle Seahawks. So today, let's get into the history, the fan base, and what makes this team so special. So after nearly 20 years of discussion about the possibility of the city of Seattle getting a professional sports team, the NFL awarded its 28th franchise to the city on June 4th, 1974. The club asked fans to submit suggestions for the name of the team and received over 20,000 entries. Some of these entries included the Aardvarks, the Gnomes, the Vampires, the Toads, but ultimately they landed on the Seahawks. The team first took the field as the Seattle Seahawks in 1976 under head coach Jack Patera, who led them to a 2-12 season. We've gotten better since then, don't worry. So fast forward to 1984. After the team's regular season finale against the Denver Broncos, President Mike McCormick retires the number 12 jersey in honor of the fans. He says they're the best fans in the NFL, and this was the first time a professional sports team had retired a jersey in honor of its fans. The rest is history. The fan base has caused countless penalties and missed field goals by opposing teams over the years. Current coach Pete Carroll said it best: the 12s have an unparalleled impact on game days. CenturyLink fans were even awarded the Guinness World Record for the loudest open-air stadium in the world when it reached 137.6 decibels during a Monday night game against the Saints in 2010. The stadium was architecturally designed by owner Paul Allen in 2002 to reflect the noise of the crowd back at the field. It's pretty amazing. So speaking of Coach Pete Carroll, he's been the head coach of the Seahawks since 2010. Prior to this, he was the head coach at the University of Southern California for 9 years, where he was 96-19. That's an 84% win rate. It's pretty impressive. He brought this success with him to Seattle as he led the team to 8 playoff trips, as well as 2 Super Bowl appearances. The first Super Bowl appearance being Super Bowl 48, where the Seahawks dominated the Broncos with a score of 43-8. The second being just a year later at Super Bowl 49, where quarterback Russell Wilson infamously threw an interception on the 1-yard line to cornerback Malcolm Butler, giving Tom Brady his 5th Super Bowl ring, I believe. I still have nightmares about that. It was a tragic night for me. At that time, the team was backed by what many consider to be one of the greatest defenses in NFL history. They dubbed themselves the Legion of Boom. They consisted of cornerback Richard Sherman, safeties Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor, and cornerback Brandon Browner. They were a force to be reckoned with for sure. Our defense now is not anything special, to say the least. So I sure miss these guys on the field. The team is currently 2-3. It's been a rough start to the season. Our quarterback just got injured. He's kind of the heart and soul of this team. So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the season goes. We play the Steelers this Sunday, and hoping for a win there. But I hope over the course of this presentation I've taught you a little bit about the history of the Seattle Seahawks, what makes this team so special, and just about the culture and the impact that this team has had on so many people, including myself. So thank you for listening to my presentation, and go Hawks.